Good day, hallucinatory heroes. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Racing Lagoon. It's episode number 20 of Racing Lagoon. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out. We won the Yokohama GP, and we also lost a friend and our minds. Which, if I know this game well enough by now, and, we're 20 weeks into it, I don't have to explain anything because Sho's about to do it for us anyway. No, that's that ominous music. It's strange, but my mind is totally lucid. The voice seems to have died down. Yeah, Sho started hearing a voice. Right now I feel like myself. I'm the one in control. But I'm starting to lose my sense of time. Minutes, hours, days. I can't keep track of it. I felt like I could drive for an eternity. And then I ran out of gas and I couldn't drive anymore. The voice inside my head. The voice no one else can hear. Is that pan up a hint to the... I mean, they've talked about, like, the curse of Bay Lagoon Tower and shit like that. That's Bay Lagoon Tower. They've talked about the curse of Bay Lagoon Tower in the past, but it's like... voice no one else could hear. So this is either some Final Fantasy shit or some, like, trying to drive you crazy shit. The voice that Kyoji and Ikki probably heard. No. Ikki said he heard it. Now, may not necessarily... He said he heard a voice. Maybe not this voice, but he probably did. Oh, yeah, Kyoji said something about a voice as well. I can't tell anyone about it until I know exactly what the hell it is. I wonder if Makoto heard the voice, too. Because I'm just thinking out loud. Like... Kyoji hears a voice, crashes, dies. Ikki crashes, dies. Makoto, did he hear the voice? Did the voice start with Kyoji or did it start with Makoto? If this thing was capable of jumping between people's minds. Assuming, then we're probably all dead. Assuming that it is that and not just like a simple explanation of somebody screwing with you by... I don't know... putting a voice through your radio or cell phone or something, I don't know. 10 years ago, it was Yokohama's fastest legend. That's what the voice had claimed. The only lead I had was back in Hakone. There's some people back there who seem to know more than they let on. And it wasn't much, but it was all I had to go on. So the voice was Yokohama's fastest legend at one point? The baseball stadium, you see the sign for Johnny's. South Yokohama, our home, our street, the starting line for this sordid story. But will it also be the finish line? Our own twisted legend of speed. On these streets we thought we called home. With its thousands of people living in thousands of lives. I found myself feeling alone. With its thousands of cars. Do any of our mindless conversations truly reach our hearts? Maybe I wasn't quite human anymore. Oh, Sho's having an existential crisis. I was something more primal. A starving hyena only focused on its next kill. That was my true self. Focused on the next kill might be a bit more accurate than you care to admit. Considering how many crashes have been inside your, Oh, I forgot to turn on the, analog. There we go. We can, let's get it. I know it's 5 minutes in. Let's get a GS so we don't have to do all that again. I was never going to hear Kyoji's jovial voice ever again. Business resumed as usual here, and the memories of him will fade over time. The flowing sands of time will bury all that's left of him, unless they corrupt everyone around and turn them into sand monsters. Wrong franchise. Oh there! You look like you haven't slept in weeks. I finally filled in Kyoji's shifts with a new part-timer. Whew, it's tough being the boss. Welcome. Oh, I guess she's nervous. Yeah, well, GS here. Oh, okay, I'll try. I hope I don't screw up. Well, if you corrupt the memory card, you'd screw up. Alright, I didn't mess it up. Have a nice day. Alright, I know we gotta go to Hakone, but I just want to follow my gut for a second. I thought I was in that. Oh, that's Sawaki's corner. That's where Makoto crashed. And I guess so did... just grab that real fast before we end up in the last turn on the Bay Lagoon course. Ikki and Makoto both crashed here. I was going to say, this is where they both crashed. Oh, there's a car up there at the Bay Lagoon Tower, which was where I was heading, but this is also... Yeah. This is also a spot where we could have parked for a second. It's like there was some unseen force guiding your cars to this spot. The voice. The SIL 14Q and the RS 2000 TB both stopped steering at this turn. I've been hearing this thing, I just sort of, in the last little bit, there's just been this thing going around NASCAR, where a couple of drivers have mentioned, like, steering box failures. I think, like, Corey LaJoy mentioned, like, his car stopped turning. Connor Daly when he did his one-off. As if Makoto and Ikki were both driving without the subconscious fears that guide our hands. This was not a parts failure. The fears that make us human. The memories of watching the accidents through my rear view are some... And it's... The problem is when you get these scenes, the frame rate drops to nothing. And then you come back over here and then it kind of picks up again. Someone's parked out front here, but I don't... It looks like one of those cars from the GP. But this is the tower. A 33 Type R with C-Car arrows. I've never seen it before. BLR's very own Sho. Glad we could chat. His name is kind of half on one side and half on the other side of the zip, so you can't quite read it, but... Winner of the Yokohama GP and the fastest man in Yokohama. I agree. I'm Gamo Kusunoki. Gamo. Let's see how to pronounce this one. Oh, YouTube's being useless about this. Nuts to it. Gamo. Okay, so Gamo Kusunoki is the C1 Roadstars rep for the Yokohama GP. We beat him. Now listen here, that Grand Prix was just a publicity stunt. I'm not just saying that because I lost. Here we see the Japanese street racer in his natural environment. Dance, monkey, dance! We are street warriors. We ride to battle on steel weapons that gallop on 4 tires. The C1 highway is a hotline. We dial the number when we're ready for speed. Does this nonsense have a point? The greatest warriors seek the greatest opponents. The road stars are taking over the stump. Watch what you say. We are Kanto's fastest unit. More than just a team, my army will stretch across all of Japan. If you're interested, come to Daikoku, PA in the C1 highway area. I'll see you there, Sho. Did anyone catch any of that? Well, I'm not going to catch him. Oh, Kenzo's here. At the Hikawamaru second. This moored boat here. It's always nice to be able to recognize a car. Oh, more ominous music. Kenzo. You okay there, dude? Clearly not. So I was thinking, I should probably quit the team. But what would Ikki think if he came out of the hospital just to see this team in ruins? Kenzo, it's down to just us now, Sho. You're better off without a team to worry about. Yeah, but is he better off without a team to worry about him? All the team does is magnify our pain and suffering. You can still walk away from it all. This is my fight. But Sho, where would we be if we didn't have the support of our friends? There's more to a team than just sharing our sorrows. And what if you end up dead, huh? You throw your life away for the team? You can't just gamble it all away for Ikki's sake. Oh, what are you talking about, man? You're freaking me out. So I heard you were racing with Ikki yesterday. Is that true? Shit. It ain't true, is it? It's just one of those dumb rumors they cook up at Johnny's, right? Right. So we're gaslighting Kenzo. There's down at the far end of the track. Nope, didn't see that guy coming. No, we still have the slight advantage over him. We're still lighter than him and... Oh. They're tuning up their cars too. Interesting. Bay Lagoon Short, it's been a minute since we've been here. Actually, probably was at the end of the last episode as well. Whoa, okay, that guy got off the mark pretty quick. For having only... I'd say for having only 200 horsepower and weighing more, that guy... pretty quick. Alright. Not the best I've taken that, but it is what it is. .42. Not too surprised we set a better time than we had previously. Leveled up the body. I'm not sure if that's going to do me any good, but... what do we got? Don't need that engine. Medium supercharger. But we need the matching that thing. Now I got these tires. And brakes. We're probably okay. Nothing really that exciting on there, so. I am curious, though. What does the level up get us in terms of things in machine complete? Take your time. Nah, nothing extra over here. That's fine. I don't think, anyway. Just magically load something up. Don't need the sticker on there. We don't really need the sticker on there, do we? We could probably lose the sticker and find something else to put on there to help with the performance, but how would they know what team I rep? Oh, duck by that guy. Any unofficial races we could enter? Since we're here? The voice inside me claimed he was Yokohama's fastest legend 10 years ago. Manabu Oda may be one of the few people who know what's really going on. Ikki couldn't get the truth out of him. Could he be hiding something? He's one of my only leads. I have to go to Hakone and find the truth myself. Ciao, Sho, why so glum? I've been invited to a special event by Kanto's fastest unit, so I can't stay too late. Everything's coming up Nanako. Frankly, I deserve to be a celebrity. Be quick if you want some unofficial races. Interesting. Let's try the mid-rear chassis race. I wonder, like, I'm just thinking about Kanto's fastest unit in C1, Tokyo, all that shit. If that's something that happens this night, because we're also supposed to go to Hakone. Maybe this Kanto thing is a tomorrow thing as well. Like a night 10 thing. So we don't know what quite we're up against, but we'll see. We're not a slouch. Clearly not. We got one off the line, and we'll get the second off the line. 3 laps. About just over 6 kilometers. There we go. A little dab V-brake through the second, or I guess the third apex, sorry. As we charge down the back straight. Maybe I need e-brake there. .41. Off the line we found ourselves more speed. Ah, crap. Grabbed fourth gear as I was slowly crawling through the second and third apexes of that turn. Didn't grab enough e-brake there. I grabbed a dab of brake and a dab of e-brake. 37.669, nice. I'm just breathing throttle to get me to just roll through the car through. Ah, not enough e-brake there. Could have used a dab of brake, could have used a dab of e-brake, could have used a lot of things through there. That is what it is. I mean, it's a safe win, regardless here, so. I mean, I've really got to cock it all up. What was I saying? 40469. Nice. Would have been nicer if it was a 42069, but it is what it is. Replay skip, please. Bonus rewards, 200,000 yen. I mean, we could machine and complete our way back to being able to do the front rear cut, but I'm okay for the moment. Alright. I'm just going to quickly GS. And then we'll kind of, we'll work our way towards the hospital, I think. I'm assuming Ikki is still alive. No, you still didn't. Alright. Oh, there's cars parked out here by Marine Tower. It's Sho from Bay Lagoon, the Grim Reaper! Yikes, we gotta run! We gotta chase them down? Leave us alone, I don't want to die. Oh. Everyone in your race has ended up in a twisted wreck. You sent Ikki to the hospital, didn't you? You left him to rot after the accident. Please just let us go. Let's get out of here. Oh, so we... Did I trigger a race with them? A 33 Type M. That's... I mean, a thing, I guess. Okay. Through the drag race section here. Well, I don't think it really matters. We pulled him so far off the line. We'll just out-drag him down the way. Won't set a record, but is what it is. Right, actually. We'll be close. Nice. That's for 42,069. I got 24,069. What rewards do we got here? No. Might have one of those kicking around. I don't need one of those. That's a decent engine. Is mine a little better? That's one of those. 5-spoke wheel, it's a little lighter. Let's just take a gander quickly at... I mean, if I got a 230 engine there, I must have at least a 250 on my... I thought maybe it was 280 was my engine. See, you commit it to memory, you don't play for a while, and then you forget it. We'll give it a quick check. What the base engine is. 280, yeah. That was a 34 type GT engine, okay. We do have mushroom air filter and high power ECU, and we got a big turbo with the matching piston. Hope it levels up soon so we can add some stuff on there, but... Right. Well, there's something happening here. The Queens. It's usually, if they're just doing the drag race tournament, or the slalom tournament there, it's just the two cars lined up, but... You've done so much for me. We've been through so much together and shared so many happy memories. But it's time for me to move on from street racing and Yokohama. Have we been holding you back from something? Well, my God, her eyes. It's been my dream to be a beautiful blushing bride. That's so, you found the right man? Not quite. I guess I'll have to start looking. How Yoko. Yeah, she's jumping the gun a bit. Sho, were you listening? Tonight will be Yoko's last ever street race. Yokohama will never be the same. You'll join us, right? I guess if I want to be polite. It's the Chinatown Drag. One-on-one with Yoko. Finally found a vehicle lighter than mine. The trick is we gotta out-drag her off the line. Should be able to, but... Ooh. Little wheel spin off the hop, but then we were fine. Oh, shit. I completely missed the turn. Then we're fine here. Yeah, we picked up a little bit of time since we last did that. Oh God, I'm just crashing off everything after the line. And I assume... Well, it's a 15-second replay, so... I'm not sure if... Everyone from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm going to be an ordinary little lady. If you ever see me again, call my name like you always used to. That's a lot of dialogue to fit in 15 seconds. Do get a machine complete. Small supercharger. Drag ECU. I mean, we've got damn near everything else she's got, so let's try the drag ECU. I'm not going to say we're going to apply it, but, you know, it's a thing. It's an option there. So 417.9 at 6,000 RPM. 420 at 6,000 RPM. I'm guessing that the sort of orangish line it shifts the curve a little bit, eh? Try this for a bit. An extra 3 horsepower, but whatever. Okay. Where was it saying? Yeah, oh, they said yeah, Ikki was in the hospital, which is down in this general direction, or we'll miss a turn and end up at Ancient Bay, which we never go to. Should I bother? Oh, we're gonna get a scene. The grimy old port, Ancient Bay. Doesn't surprise me that I'm seeing things. He's there in the light. Was the voice showing me this? It was trying to get inside my head. Well, technically, if you're hearing voices, it is inside your head already, so don't overthink it, Sho. Was it yours? Where does the moon go when it sleeps? That's right, I'm a standout racer. Or so I've been told. Weird, but okay. On the wrong side of the road there. I think we... No, there's the bank. Whoop. Don't mind me, I'm just crashing off of everything. The hospital's here? Yeah. International Hospital. Hospital music. The room was filled with naught but a heavy silence. And the sound of beeping medical equipment. No one spoke a word. Who all is there? Oh, is that Yuka or Aoi? Each person was an island unto themselves. Completely closed off. Completely alone. I had that dreadful feeling. How good of you to come. So Aoi's here. Sho, I understand. Please accompany me to the roof, where I will throw you off and... Well, the good thing is if I throw you off the roof at a hospital, at least you're there. What happened next was difficult to describe. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, I was just a little girl who'd never learned how to love. And Aoi kept going with her story. Then one day, I found myself with someone I cared deeply about and held tightly. I couldn't tell if it meant anything or she just wanted to take her mind off things. But one day, he just vanished from my life. But after a while, it was like I couldn't even hear her. He perished in a tragic car accident. It was as if the voice had created a filter over my ears, blocking her out. It was some crazy shit. The voice held this power over me. Was it listening to her in my place? I nodded my head and mumbled some vague assurances so Aoi wouldn't notice anything. When I finally took back control, her story was over. So she has a type? Street racer type? Car type? Sorry, I'm tearing up. This story brings up a lot of sad memories. I convinced myself it was best not to give Aoi another thing to worry about. So I did my best to pretend I had been listening the whole time. The roof of the hospital provided a breathtaking view of Yokohama. It was a vast blanket of darkness studded with tiny specks of the city's lights. Within the dark abyss inside me, there was also a faint quivering light. The light of hope. Alright, so that's the hospital. Where else do we gotta go? That's the thing, it's just best to just cover off everything that... I mean, there's a tune shop. Warehouse? Warehouse Street. Rodrenga Warehouse. I don't remember this before. This area is off limits to unauthorized personnel. We're doing important road work, you see. You can't come this way, yet. Interesting. Could see if there's an unofficial race there. Maybe just bounce into the tune shop for a moment. See what's happening. Some tune shop music. Quick gander at units, but we're probably pretty good at the moment. Yeah. But the one thing that worries me about that is the GT1J Spencer tuned. It's like almost 2 million yen, fine, dandy, great. But the thing that worries me about it is that, like, I see, like, I mean, it seems like it would be a good engine, an incremental improvement on what I've got now, mind. So that's, but it's just like was it some point that somebody warned that not all the engines were going to be like, what's the phrasing I'm looking for? Like, they wouldn't necessarily all have like the parts, the slots for the parts. Kind of like the engine we have now. It's only got like what, 4 slots, right? So it's one of those things that worries me is, like, this thing, okay, it could be swell, but at the same time, it could, you know, have absolutely nothing to, you know, to have no slots, and then we're stuck on 290 having burned, you know, 2 million yen. That's a lot for us to, you know, not have, so. Anyway. I'm just thinking that one out loud. Parts, though. That's a little easier, though. High range ECU plus 12%. 150. Air filter, no. That didn't really help as much as one would hope. For high cams, for turbos, we got one of those. Don't think we have one of those. Compared to what I got, it's maybe not. Racing's like, it's an idea too. I've heard something a little better, but it is what it is. Aluminum under panel, we already got an under panel. Got one of those. Let's give this a shot. What the hell? He says after just machine complete and getting one, or just get rewarding one of those. Exact. Just a slight change in the power curve. No, well, at least we if we lose that, the ECU, we got a backup now. If I had a little more a lot more money, who am I kidding? If I had a lot more money, I'd be willing to try for that the Spencer tuned engine, but I don't think there's probably too much happening over at the test track worth Tonight we have a very special race. Drum roll, please. Spencer's Championship. Ah, there's a limit of 200 horsepower. Mysterious Prince of the Test Course will also be entering. How thrilling. This is gonna... Alright, well, let's see if we can tune it down, so, to under 200. Shouldn't be too difficult for us, but we'll see. We got enough spare engines kicking around, right? So we gotta use this one. Because the rest of them are over 200 horsepower, so we got that. 125. So let's just see what's got the... Which one of the turbos will get us closest without going over. Which one was that? It's the big one, alright. And then we just need a filter to get us close. Unless the mufflers can get us there. .97's pretty good. That's also 197. Bore up, that gets us the extra torque. Alright. 197.5, not great, not horrible, but... No, it's some paint and stickers. No, yeah, not much else to be got for that body, so... Okay. We're under 800 kilos, though, so... That's not horrible. Give this a crack. I would have liked to be a little bit closer, but you know what? It is what it is. Yeah. Just, yes, Prince of the Test Course, blah, blah, blah. It'll be tricky because we've been handling this with higher horsepower for a long time. Our meeting was destined. Hot blood runs in our veins as we gasp for air in Yokohama's racing lagoon. That's the name of the game. Oh, that's it? It's like he's got a little more power than me off the line. Not much, but a little bit. The advantage here is that while we don't have the power, we do have what appears to be a sizable weight and handling advantage. There we go. Prince of the Test Course. Falling behind just a little bit. My god, this... I'm just trying to settle this thing through the turn here. Trying to be very careful here. Just run up on the curbing there. I think I lost a little time through that section, but we are considerably faster than him through this rhythm section here. Oh, considerably faster than him through the rhythm section. Again, it's that weight advantage. It could be. We could also have a handling advantage in terms of the tires as well. But I'd imagine. Oop! Just touch the inside there. Yeah, there's very likely there's a weight and handling advantage. You know, I imagine weight is playing a big part of it. It could be the balance of the car because I've got a mid-engine car. I think his looked like it was front engine. Just ran a little wide there. I was hoping to clip the curb and have the curbing kind of push me back onto the road, but we're still fairly safe here. There we go. Some rewards points, some of that. We can get some stuff off of him. Hang on. How does he have? That's horseshit. No wonder why he's faster than me. I had to have a 200 horsepower limit, but... What's this thing? Giga Fire. Leave supercars in the dust. Just drop it in the tank. The hell does that mean? Kenzo's tuned suspension kit. He seems proud of his own handiwork. Pass. Don't tell me Kenzo's been... I'll take the Gigafire. Don't know what it does, but let's try it. I'm good for the moment, thanks. Because I don't know what's happened, if this is like the first race of a bunch, or... Don't tell me Kenzo is the prince of the test course. Test course. Conquering its curves is a rite of passage for every budding racer. Who are you? Aren't you... I am the champion of the test course. They call me the prince. Your voice sounds kind of familiar. Never mind that. I'm Prince, okay? Call me Prince. Right. Take this and forget everything you think you know about the prince. Engine CA30 get. So we'll see, so now we've defeated the Prince of the Test Course. Let's see what he gave us here. May necessarily be okay that I didn't buy a new engine. Because remember, Yuka gave us the chassis, just pulled it out of her purse, of course. And it was fantastic, but let's see what this is. Well... Let's just take... 850. Oh, but it's got no slots. Ah, that's annoying. So then why wouldn't I just... See, that's interesting. It talks about it being 35 kilograms per... Or it's like 35 kilograms. This is about 30 kilograms. I don't get it. Unless it's like... kilograms.m, unless that has something to do with... Like it's 30 kilograms per liter sort of thing? Per 1000 cc sort of thing? And then the R25B engine and T34, that thing. Oop, no, I gotta put some shit on there. That thing being, 500cc less. Yeah, that would weigh less. We'll get the, what's this do? Is it 3 horsepower? Wow. That was worth every penny I didn't spend on it. The Buffalo Large Turbo, I need the matching piston. And then it was that thing as well, yeah. I mean, these are all things that are helpful-ish. Having 420 horsepower, nice. Yeah. So we're in the neighborhood. Let's just pop in very quickly. Oh, Yuka's here. Still at the big wheel. And there's Yuka's music. Nice to have not ominous music. Those rumors, they aren't true, right? You didn't show up to the hospital yesterday. You wouldn't pick up your cell phone either. Sho, we were worried about you. Can you tell me what happened in Hakone? It's like Yuka's the only person that actually gives a damn about Sho. His relationship with Ikki and Kenzo are sort of more predicated on racing. Whereas he's, the only personal relationship he actually seems to have is with Yuka. Even if he's too dumb to notice it. After that night on the mountain, you've seemed not quite yourself. Not myself. Thanks for the concern, but I don't need you to speculate on my behalf. But Sho, you won't tell anyone what's going on. I know it can be tough, but you don't need to do this alone. We can help you. Please just let us. Talk to us. Let us know what's happening so we can be there for you. Nah. It's not that simple. Sho, please don't go. I feel like everyone's drifting apart. Every meeting ends with a parting. That's how it's always been. Sho, we need you to come back to us. Please promise me that you will. I know. You want to keep up your tough facade. We'll be waiting for you here, Sho. I'll be a bit lonely without you, but I'll manage. Hey, you're still training, right? Check out my car. Okie dokie. Your car deserves 15 points. Your car needs work. This clunker's way too embarrassing to be driven by Yokohama's fastest legend. But don't worry. I've got a mechanic that's as skilled as she is cute. I'll tune it up until it's Yokohama's zoomiest speedster. So, come back soon, Kay. The Cosmic Big Wheel. I won't be seeing it or Yuka for a while. Alright. I know we haven't quite hit everything. I know we haven't hit Johnny's, and they were talking about rumors over Johnny's. Do we have time for a Johnny's visit? And we haven't hit anything off in the west part of town either. Okay, in that case. What I might do is call it a day here and then kind of pick up next time on Racing Lagoon, and then we can yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll pick up next time on Racing Lagoon. We got all the Honmoku stuff off to the west here, or I guess straight ahead as we're looking there. We got to get to Hakone, see what's happening at Johnny's, maybe an unofficial race at the baseball stadium. Got a few things to pick up here on, night number 9 here. The Endless Nightmare. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is UnsilentOnAir, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget there's plenty more Racing Lagoon in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.